keeping the Panhandle thriving. From the beef industry to the arts, our football to our farms, water makes everything we do possible. It's the lifeblood of Texas, and the Panhandle runs on it. Texas runs on water. Live from Amarillo, working in the Panhandle spirit, ABC7 News Daybreak starts now.
Well, coming up on Daybreak, if you're looking to buy a home, now may not be the right time. The price of housing here in the Panhandle has spiked over the past year. How the city is looking for solutions. Plus, in the wake of climate change and Earth Day, you can help clean up the city. How you can join in on the fun today. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on Daybreak. The time is now 5 o'clock. Before we get to some of that news, let's go to Corbin Vogus, our own meteorologist, for an update on our weather. Good morning, Corbin.
Morning, Johnny. It's going to be fire weather and a lot of heat here for the next few days. Temperatures will climb into the high 80s and 90s today, likely into the 90s tomorrow, breaking some records. And then we've got the severe storm potential Friday.
So what are the records?
So our current record in Amarillo is 91 on Thursday. That forecast high is 93. Does look likely that it will get replaced. So just make sure that if you're going outside, make sure you stay hydrated. And again, severe storms also up in the forecast as well, especially further to the east in the panhandles you get. So there are hazards that we'll talk about in just a few minutes with that. Let's take a step outside and look at your current conditions. Lots of 50s and 60s out there. 72 right now up in Boise City. So it's very mild start to the day. Wind speeds very light and rather steady, anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. Looks like Boise City seeing some very strong winds at the moment, sustained near 40 with some stronger gusts coming through right now. Here's how your day plays out. We'll climb all the way into the upper 80s today. Southwest wind around 15 to 25, gusting to around 30. So that's why we actually have fire weather warnings in effect from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. this evening. So avoid those activities that could start a fire if at all possible. We also have that record threat that we'll talk about on Thursday and a sharp dry line set up Friday. Severe storms do look possible if they get going. We could be looking at very large hail, damaging winds, and even tornadoes can't be ruled out. Johnny, back to you.
Well, thank you, Corbin. An Amarillo man has been sentenced to 80 years in prison for sexual assault of a child. 51-year-old Vincent Williams of Amarillo was given 60 years for first-degree aggravated sexual assault of a child and another 20 years for second-degree assault. Williams was arrested in 2018 and placed on probation in July of last year. Prosecutors had asked the court to revoke his probation in October after noting violations. During the hearing, a witness from the police department told the court that Williams failed to meet sex offender registration requirements. Two other officials also testified. Williams will be required to complete at least 50% of each sentence separately before becoming eligible for parole. An alert mail carrier helped to prevent a fire at a duplex from turning into a larger tragedy. He spotted smoke coming from the roof vents at this building on Southwest 2nd Avenue, just off Western, and called for help. The fire department says the fire was burning in a laundry room which separated the two units. They were able to contain it to that room. Investigators ruled that the fire was accidental due to a small wall furnace. And construction crews broke ground yesterday on an expansion to the Texas Oncology in Amarillo. The future building is slated to be around 50,000 square feet, dedicated to fighting that Texas Oncology calls a growing need for care. In addition to providing several types of oncology treatment and surgery, the center is slated to house educational, pharmacy, and support group services as well. The center is expected to open in spring of next year. And over the last 12 months, the price of housing in Amarillo has surged upwards. The median price of a home in the city has increased by 6.8%. This increase has left the city searching for solutions. ABC7's Mitchell Downing has more.
Seeing a little bit of a slowdown across the country with people buying new homes, but here in Amarillo, the demand's still there. So we're seeing a lot of people still looking for a new home and willing to offer more money to ensure that they are able to purchase it.
The city of Amarillo recently employed Community Development Strategies out of Houston to conduct a $100,000 housing study. Freeman says this study produced over 200 pages of valuable research vital to understanding the housing situation in Amarillo. He says he believes this will not only help the city provide solutions, but will help builders understand the market.
How do we support those to continue growing new neighborhoods and not just infilling the older neighborhoods? So it's really a balance of new neighborhoods, new growth, and then also redeveloping and revitalizing those older subdivisions in town to see that growth.
One area of focus currently is improving the development processes. Freeman says the faster the city can issue a permit, the less money a contractor will have to spend on a project.
So we're evaluating our software right now to help streamline that process. We've also implemented more reports and tracking. So right now, our residential homes are averaging 10 days or less as far as permit review.
Next steps will include reviewing the survey and producing new documentation and zoning codes to improve housing development. Once a plan of action is created, it will be presented to the City Council. Reporting in Amarillo, I'm Mitchell Downing, ABC7 News.
Well, Earth Day is fast approaching, but you can get a jump start on cleaning up Amarillo. The city cleanup crews will be collecting trash at 6 sites throughout the city all week long. You can drop off trash at Bones Hooks Park, the Southwest and East Amarillo Public Libraries, East Ridge School Park, San Jacinto Park, or Thompson Park. City says if you have larger items, you can schedule a free pickup by calling 378-6813. Those collection sites will be in place until Sunday. And coming up, if you're searching for a job, you may want to look into applying to Verizon Wireless, how their big change can also change your life. And if you own a Netflix stock, we have some bad news for you. Learn what that is when we return with more of ABC7 News Daybreak.
Why didn't you tell me that thing you were chasing was you?
It's not me. I made a huge mistake. My family's about to pay for it.
What happened is not your fault, Clark.
Superman and Lois. New episode Tuesday at 8, 7 Central. Only on the CW.
Iris, why are my cabinet doors sticking?
Call Advanced House Leveling.
Iris, why are there gaps around the windows?
Call Advanced House Leveling.
Iris, why are the...
Iris, call Advanced House Leveling.
When you see signs of foundation issues, call Advanced House Leveling. Raise, level, and stabilize your foundation to protect your property. Advanced House Leveling. Call the experienced professionals today for a free estimate.
Calling Advanced House Leveling.
Waitress, the hit Broadway musical with songs by Grammy Award winner Sarah Bareilles, is a little slice of heaven. New York Magazine calls it sweet, sassy, passionate, and delightful. Waitress, the hilarious hit Broadway musical. Order up.
May 27th and 28th at the Amarillo Civic Center Complex Auditorium. For tickets, visit celebrityattractions.com now.
Your car has never been worth more at Gene Messer Ford Amarillo. It's the perfect time of year to sell us your car. We're buying all makes and models and are ready to pay you top dollar today. Plus, reserve your new Ford today. We're taking orders on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Only at your West Texas Ford headquarters. Start the reservation process now and check out online with Acceleride at MesserFordAmarillo.com.
Hey, Trent Morgan, Morgan & Myers Roofing and Exteriors. It's been our pleasure for the past 14 years to serve this community. From small roof repairs to full roof replacements, we have you covered. Morgan & Myers Roofing and Exteriors, a name you can trust. We build long-term relationships through quality work and integrity. Give us a call for your roofing needs today.
The Ogallala Aquifer plays a crucial role in keeping the Panhandle thriving. From the beef industry to the arts, our football to our farms, water makes everything we do possible. It's the lifeblood of Texas, and the Panhandle runs on it. Texas runs on water. Get the ABC7 Amarillo News app now. Instant alerts the second news breaks. Watch ABC7 Amarillo News anywhere. Download the ABC7 Amarillo News app now. Sponsored by Capital Farm Credit.
Well, our time is now 5:09, and Verizon is raising the minimum wage for its employees. The telecommunications company announced that it's raising its starting wage to $20 an hour for those in customer service, retail and inside sales position.
I think that's the highest minimum wage I've ever heard come out.
Yeah, that's good news. Well, current employees who are not making that much will automatically see their hourly wage raised to the new rate. Verizon has not said how many employees the pay hike will impact. The company says other positions in the company will see enhanced compensation and incentives, including sign-on bonuses.